you be my Valentine? It's a yes or no answer. Will you be my Valentine? It's a yes or no answer. It's your lastima, it's not a mask. Your lastima, it's not a mask. It's your lastima, it's not a mask. Your lastima, it's not a mask. Do you want me or not? It's a yes or no answer.
Hello and welcome to my channel. I know I've been lost, but I'm back here like I never left, and I'm back here with a review. And today I'm talking about one of the latest movies that is here, called Before Valentines. Before Valentines is inspired by, if you've watched Black American movies and you're a fan, there's a movie called Beauty Shop and Barber Shop. I think it follows a similar script, and if you enjoyed those type of movies, then you will definitely enjoy Before Valentines. Now, as predicted, on Valentine's Day, the pressure was getting worse and worse.
Wow, the pressure is getting worse. Hey, the guys are giving up and the ladies are weeping.
Some people got a rose and other people bought themselves a bouquet of roses. So the pressure was getting worse and worse. So if you've not gotten a rose, some people, it shouldn't be a time where you feel like you're under pressure, you know. So the theme of, there's some people who had two admirers. So in Kiswahili we have a proverb called mtaka yote ukosa yote, which means a person who wants everything misses everything. So I think you should like a bird in hand is worth more than two in the bush. That's the equivalent of the proverb. So it starts off with a beautifully dressed lady dressed in pink with a yellow wig. Her name is Sugar. And I love her outfit and dress. Everything about her is sparkling, which makes you feel like, okay, I want to watch. Gives me the vibe of glamour girls, because I like good aesthetics. I like looking at beautiful women.
I'm the one thing your record label is missing out on.
Oh, really? Yeah, hello?
Your phone did not even ring. As soon as I give him some of my sugar, baby, he'll be addicted.
Sugar!
She's the slay queen. She dislikes a character called Tamara. I'm going to talk about her more. And some guy comes and talks to her called Max.
Ladies love to be chased.
And he really, really wants her. But she ferments a very funny reason that she can't go to lunch with the guy because she's on her period. What a silly excuse as far as excuses go. I didn't know that being on a period can be an excuse for not going for a lunch date, so that was interesting to watch. Then she's into fake life. She lies to a girl that she's in a salon with, because she's apparently a hairdresser, that she'll get her a gift. I think the friend is called Chica. She'll get her a gift, and she's flying the gift from, I don't know, God knows where. I don't know if it was Italy or what. And then she has this funny routine before she does any client's hair. Yeah, basically fake life, a lot of fake life. She lies about her mom, that her mom is traveling via airplane and she's using a bus. Her man, like Max, gives her a present and she gives it to somebody else.
It's Valentine's Day tomorrow. Why don't we start to build something?
Not a bad idea.
She tried to sing. She says she can sing and she sings really terribly. Even her song chased away a DJ. So she's quite a character. Then the next character is Max, who's totally smitten by Sugar. He's quite handsome. He's delusional, which helps because he thinks that if he tries hard enough, he'll get Sugar. Will he? Well, you have to watch the movie to see. I think I like about Max is that he's good despite all the bad that Sugar gives him. Like Sugar shows him Mother Rao, as in Sugar shows him pepper, you know. But he goes on, and maybe the patient cow gets to eat. I don't know. You have to watch the movie to find out. Then there's a lady called Chika, and Chika is married to Jesus.
Heavenly Father, I know that I have not come to you in a while.
She starts her day by praying and fasting. I don't know what she's praying about. And she's praying, then there's somebody called Noah who sends her like some money on her birthday and sends her some flowers. So as the movie goes on, we get to know who Noah is, and Noah is her boyfriend who proposes in the middle of the movie, you know. So that was lovely. Well, when you look at Chika, you think that she's a girl who can do no harm, but then you realize that people can never be trusted and can really surprise you, you know. So that was a lesson when it comes to Chika, and you get the feeling that you know, she's turning 30 years old. So of course a woman in her 30s want to settle down. So I think she's praying so much for her husband. Will she get a husband? Well, you gotta watch to find out. Then there's a grandma and a grandchild that is in the movie, and you see this grandchild, he's plated like lines like me, but for me I was confused whether this child is a boy or a girl. But then I later realized that he's called Jason and is a man, but he looks like a lady. And he has a Valentine. So like teenagers having Valentines, that was an interesting thing. I can't comment much because I think for me as a teenager I didn't have a Valentine. So I don't have any comment as to that. Then there's a lady in red like me, and she's called Tamara.
Still need to put a bit of pressure on them, you know, just so they rise to the occasion.
People think she's married to the bodyguard, and the bodyguard is drop dead handsome. He's handsome. I think it's called in other movies Makanaki. I've forgotten. He's a really heavily married guy, so turn your lusty eyes from him. But yeah, I like the way he's built. He's really, really good looking. And people think that this Tamara is married to the bodyguard, and that, you know, because she comes in a very expensive car, that the husband is young, handsome, and very rich. But it turns out maybe that she's married to an old, wealthy man, and she's an intern there, hoping that by the end of her internship she can finally open her own beauty shop or salon or whatever it is in your country. So for her, she bought her flowers, herself her own flowers. So like I said, the pressure is getting worse. And then of course there's a bodyguard. Not much you can see from there about the bodyguard, so I'm not going to comment much about that. But the next character I'm going to comment about is a guy who actually is gay. He's called Philo.
Do you have plans for tomorrow, or do you want me to hook you up?
Thank you, darling, but I have a girlfriend. Yes,
I'm sorry.
As in a girl?
A real girl?
No, as in an actual real goat.
Philo is a friend of Chika, the lady who's married to Jesus. He's a very nice guy. He has very good vibes, very professional. I like that. Sometimes he says sarcastic jokes, but he's very supportive, and I think he can be a bit slightly nosy. He has a long distance relationship with somebody called Vero. We'll meet later in the day. Then there are two guests. I never get to know their names.
When people like us are talking, I beg, don't involve yourself.
What does that mean?
Don't act like you don't know that there's so many many women out there that would kill to have a man like your husband.
No, I will not kill. Oh. I will not kill in the name of Jesus.
But they like the arrangement of the salon, and they contribute so much to the conversation in the salon, though we don't know. Like I said, I never got to know what their name was. Then there's Auntie Shafi, who came with the rich auntie vibes. Also don't know much about her. And then there's a troublesome gets man also that we don't know much about. Then some guy appears with a funny plate called Farouk. Apparently he's a guy who Sugar really likes and gives Max this present too, which you'll get to know. Like, who does that? You get a gift from a guy, even if you're not interested in. Why would you give it to the guy you're interested in? I say you take all the gifts to yourself. Anyway, that's my own. There's Hoka.
We're not interested in your fake banda.
Out of you and me, who fake pass? Your hair, fake. Your eyelashes, fake. Your nose, fake. The way you carry for chest is still fake.
Who sells things for Valentine's Day, says some important things. So like men get women a lot of things on Valentine's Day, a lot of expensive things, and women put a lot of pressure on men to buy things on Valentine's Day. But what are the women doing for the men on Valentine's Day? Found that quite interesting. Then there's a lady called Tommy. Tommy is the daughter to Tamara's husband. So yeah, Tamara is a lady married to the rich husband, and the husband has a daughter. I find that the daughter Tommy is very helpful to the father, tries to sort out, and also the wife to the father tries to sort out their marital issues. She's a very nice lady as far as ladies are concerned, and as far as stepdaughters are concerned. She's every stepmother's dream stepdaughter, as it goes by. And then there's a guest guitarist that comes to do a live performance. It gives it a touch of personality. At the same time, people like me who like something that's nice and generic, then I was really wondering what he's doing there. But maybe for people like a touch of something personal, then they'd enjoy that. I like the bus they used there. That was really nice. It was clean and nice, and like what you've seen in Nollywood pictures and videos. Yeah, I liked the way they picked the bus. It was clean. We see at the end of the movie that Tamara and the Slay Queen unite, and they realize that though they're different, there's so many things that from each other that could be admired, that they should appreciate from each other. So the enmity was uncalled for. I don't know why women sometimes can be their own worst enemy. Sometimes the person you're envious of, you can actually learn a lot. Envy gets in the way of a lot of women's friendships. So I wish women would stop being their own worst enemy, and instead of being envious, appreciate each other's differences. Then we see that Chika also was not able to solve her problem with her boyfriend, her fiance Noah. So a poster got involved in, which shows that in a relationship sometimes it's good to have people who can come in to solve your problems as a couple. Sometimes it's not okay to just solve in between you. Sometimes it's good to have a supportive group, whether it's a pastor, a supportive pastor, supportive friends who are willing to help your relationship to thrive. Supportive kids or stepkids really play a role to help a relationship to work, a supportive community. So it doesn't just take two. The way they say, it takes a whole village to raise a child. It takes a whole village to keep a family at the same time. So we should be supportive in a whole African spirit. So I liked that. And then there was an aspect of women cheating. That was a theme that I found quite interesting. So unlike the usual theme where we have men cheating, So there's women also cheat, and they cheat for different reasons. But the main theme that goes across when women cheat because of course, of themselves and internal reasons. But if we look at external reasons, because human beings are diverse, as a human being, maybe there's something you can have contributed as a man to make sure that, to encourage that cheating. And from that standpoint, then as men, you need to make sure that you do things to ensure that your woman does not cheat also. And one of them is to listen to your woman. Pay attention. Women cheat because of neglect, so try to listen to your woman. Be actively listening to hear if there is any needs of your woman. If they need something, try to fulfill that need. Another reason why women cheat is also because of money, which comes out of there in that theme. So ensure that your woman has enough money. Ensure that they don't lack in terms of shelter, in terms of food. Try to be the provider, and that's just the truth. And then there was something funny, like when Tamara was suspected of cheating by her husband, she still waited until evening to go and sort out the case, which I found weird, because assuming it is me and I was caught cheating, even if it is not true, I would rush home to clear that air, but she still had to wait until evening to go and sort out that case. I found that unrealistic, a bit unrealistic, but anyway, that's why it's just a movie. So in terms of relationship, we learn now going forward, especially both women and men, we should stop neglecting our relationships. We should pay attention to them, talk, also give gifts, pay attention to what your partner needs, especially women like attention. And then you should be present in the moment, especially men. You should try and be present in the moment. That's what is involved in being an active listener. Like I said, I want to end it in this tone. For men, I think they need so much in a relationship. They need respect. But for a woman, what she needs the most is to be assured that she's loved. And how do you assure a woman that she's loved? You listen. You call them every day. You listen to them. You talk to them every day. You try and solve their problems. I think that is how you show a woman that you love them. You pay attention to them. So with that said, I want to wish you a very good and happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.